which one am I going to do today? Too hard. Too long. Let's get this done. Yeah, I've been kind of putting this off from reviewing because it just hasn't really been interesting to really kind of review. But you know, since I review all the Speedor sets and since I really want to put up a video before I go on vacation for you guys to see while I'm on vacation, you know, I guess it's time to tackle this. So it's already July, but this is a set that I got in February. And like I said, I'm going on vacation until Saturday or Sunday. So I'm probably not going to be able to respond to comments as soon as possible, but I'll respond when I get time. So anyways, this is set number 70139. It has 115 pieces. It's reckoned for 7 to 14. And of course, it's a part of the LEGO Legends of Chima Speedorz Spring, keep in mind, Spring 2014 line. It's called Sky Launch, and it has one minifigure, and it retails for $13 in the United States. Without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. Alright, so here's the packaging for the set. Pretty interesting. It's just that, you know, Spring 2014 Speedorz packaging, which I think came out really well, easy to open and everything like that. And also, it does come with one instruction booklet, which is really kind of, you know, simple. Nothing too special here, not even any really cool ads or anything like that. So now on to the cards. So here are the cards in the set. You get Eris, Chifangius, Awakenor, Shriekor 420. There's a weed in it. Shrek. Jabaka. That's all you get. Alright, so here is the Eris in the set. This is the same version that comes in Spinland's Cavern, which is a $40 set, but basically the same version. Also comes in Breastplate's Wing Strike, except she has a different colored breastplate right here, which is in silver. So you could basically get the same version in Breastplate's Wing Strike if you paid $2 more, but you know, this is a Speedor set, and then that's a set that includes 2 minifigures, so it's really your choice. But looking at her back, you can see her wing pieces attached to her breastplate like all the other, you know, Eris versions. And I'll be doing a comparison to the 2013 version of her. But if you take off her head extension piece right there, you can see her face printing and her back facial printing. Then if you take off her breastplate right here, which is consisting of 6 pieces, you can see her torso print on the back right there. And her torso and leg printing on the front right there, which is really, really well done. The Chima minifigures, as much as I kind of diss the theme, I have to say the minifigures are really well done in their printing. And now let's compare the 2013 Eris to this version of Eris. Alright, so here are the 2 Erises. This one's a 2013 Speedorz version from Sky Joust, and then this one is the 2014 version from this set, which is Sky Launch. You can see they are basically the same, except their breastplates and their printing on their torso and legs are kind of different. Now, just looking at the back, you can see how that differs right there. And back to the front, the breastplate on the Sky Joust set has no little middle part right here. And then the one from this set has that little middle 1x1 tile stud, as I call it, even though that's not the right term, in that trans blue color, which is of course the one that they use basically to represent chi power in their chest. But they do have the same head pieces. Then if you take off their heads, and you go to take off their breastplates too, you can see how their torsos differ. This one has that more gray look to it with silver, and this one has that more golden regal look. Then on the back you can see how they differ right there. So very interesting how they're kind of different, but in the end, you know, you're still getting an Eris character. So that's it, and now on to Speedor itself. Alright, so here's the Speedor that comes in this set. Very similar to the one from last year that Eris got, except it has some different casting with this pearl gold color, then some different printing right there. But it is nice to get this exclusive Speedor helm, as I call them. And you can see her attachment are these 2 little rockets right here in white, which is actually a very nice color to get these in because they only come in 2 other sets, the Eagle's Castle set and then Wars' Combat Lair. So this is the cheapest way to get it by a long shot. So it's nice to get 2 in this set. And also, if you don't know how Speedors are taken apart, all you have to do is lift that part up, and you can see those 2 little Technic pins right there. Of course, you could put Eris in the little seat like that. then push this part down like there. And of course, that is how a minifigure sits in these old types of Speedors, because the ones from summer 2014 are very different. But how you get this to work is you stick the little ripcord right here, which the one included in the set is a yellow one, into the little hole right there. That's all baby's made. And then you pull the thing up, the little Speedor up, and you pull the ripcord away from it, and the Speedor should, rip, and then it goes super fast speed or whatnot. So I did want to compare this to the Speedor that Eris got from last year. You can see they are very similar, like I pointed out. They're both kind of shaped like eagles, so they do have the same molding. They do have a little bit of different printing. This one has a more exotic look, while this one has a more kind of machine type look. And then their attachments are also very different too. So that's it for the for the Speedor that comes in this set and that comparison. Now let's go on to the actual build of the set. So here are all the builds in the set. First, I want to take a look at all the scattered parts, which I'm never really a fan of. But they do give you these two little weapons for Eris right here. So you can see that one right there has some interesting pieces with this golden, or this pearl gold rod right there, and the little eagle wing piece. And also you get this little spear right here, which is also nothing too special, but some interesting pearl gold pieces. Then getting past those two, you also get, the 6 chi crystals that are to expect for these $13 Speedor sets. Then you do get these two little spiky kind of builds right here, which are not anything too interesting, just a little throw in to add to the build of the set. So getting past those, we now get onto the main kind of play feature of this set, which is the actual Speedor game. And first, to start off with, you get this little kind of, it looks like a little kind of obstacle to jump over, and that's really the purpose it plays in the play feature. Nothing too interesting here. You do get those nice lime green little vine pieces right there, but really it's not really that rare nowadays. So you get that, and then you get this little ramp part right here, which does have some cool pieces, like these little eagle wing pieces right here, which don't come in too many sets. I think there's about 7 sets that it comes in or whatnot. And also you do get these little arch pieces right here in that white color, which do come in one other set, which is a Creator Aviation Adventure set, which I don't think is the best set, and it's like $60. So this is the cheapest way to get it, and they are very cool pieces. So I do give props to LEGO for including those in, and it makes the set a little bit more, I guess you could say, a little bit more of a smart purchase. And you do get that gray ramp right there, which is good for your DeLorean. Now anyways, just taking a look of a 360 view of this, there's some little spikes on the back just to add to the design, and on the side, nothing really. And you can kind of see how that mechanism with the ramp works, where you could raise and lower it because it's on these little hinges right here. But anyways, how you play this Speedor game is very simple. All you have to do is put your Speedor right there, and you rip the Speedor, and the object of the game is to jump, use this ramp to jump over this little obstacle right here, and the winner who does that gets to flip over the card. So whoever jumps the obstacle gets to flip over the card or whatnot. So you pull your Speedor down like that, and you have to get it to jump over. So that was not a successful run, but let's try it one more time. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it with my camera standing in the way. So one more time. There you go. I didn't even jump over the obstacle. So that kind of sucks, but it is a little bit of a challenge, which is all right because I like having challenges in games, so it's not very easy so everybody could win. So that's really it for the build, and now on to the final verdict. Overall, yeah, it's not too interesting of a set, but I have to say, out of the spring 2014 Speedors, not one of the worst, especially for having a repeat minifigure, or a repeat minifigure that we've had in the Speedor set before. I kind of really like it in that sense, because the ones that usually have repeat minifigures that we've had in Speedors before haven't really been that good. But this in particular actually has some really cool pieces, like these little archways right here in white, which only come in one other set, which is a really kind of crappy Creator $60 set. And also it comes with a minifigure that only comes in 2 other sets. But then again, this is kind of the cheapest way to get it, but if you spend $2 more, you could get Brapper's Ring Strike, which comes with her and another minifigure. And also there's some other cool pieces, like I'm trying to look, oh, the little rocket parts right here, which only come in Wars' Combat Lair and the Eagle's Castle. So I do rate this set a C, because I think while, the play feature works just fine with the little Speedorz game, it's not really that interesting, to be honest. The build's kind of weak, it's one of those, you know, another one of those jump over this Speedorz games, which are really kind of getting, you know, repetitive. And I'm really glad to see that the summer line has kind of changed stuff up because it's really kind of weird, for better or for worse, because I'll be getting that soon. So yeah, it's just my 2 cents on this set. Not the most interesting set, but thank you guys for watching. And of course, I'll see you guys later. And I'll try to respond to comments as soon as possible. Also, I'm still working on the room tour. And next week, I'm shooting to do the live stream. So I'll keep you guys updated on that too and release the date, you know, when I'm going to do it, probably next week. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.